No, none of us can touch, and I'm like sitting in the respawn just like 10 seconds. I'm like, my season's over, like it's done. Especially kind of just it being uncertain with how the league is going to be next year. Yeah, this could kind of be the end of my career.
Wake up, get out the sheets. We came from one man, forget that piece. You take the west side, take out the east, and we'll put them in the cage, never let out the
We're one of the best teams, I've ever had. And it's my first year as a head coach. So it's a shame to see that, slip out of your hands and not being able to make the playoffs, not being able to play in front of the fans. And having a team etch it out like that over you when you were this close, it's always a hard pill to swallow, but, there's nothing you can prepare for a moment like that.
I think there's like a lot of things that probably didn't go our way that we kind of wanted to, like since before the season even started, like, not getting like Reiner, and then ended up kind of being in like a Winston, like somber tracing matter for the entire year, and then swapping rosters, and then trying to make the event. So I would say like overall, like it wasn't like generally easier, but definitely don't want to use that like as like those are like excuses, but comes with the territory.
I feel like now that we got a lot of free time, we can hang out more as friends instead of like just teammates. I mean, I love these guys. These guys are awesome to be around in and out of game. Weirdly enough, I feel kind of at home here. Like these guys, I don't know, they're like my brothers. I've known Hydron and SirMajed for many years now. 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘭𝘺 too. 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘭𝘺 I've known for, I think longer, like 6 years. So it kind of just feels like my brothers are with me. Yeah, these guys I've known for a long time, and then the new guys came on, and I feel like I bonded pretty well with them.
Yeah, I think I was in like good situation because our work is good, and people and players, coaches, or their ability is so good. Yeah, I think I got a good environment to make me perform.
Yeah, even though our result isn't, what we wanted, we all wanted to make playoffs, I wouldn't have done it with any other team. I think, how the guys treated each other is one of the best I've seen in teams, and I've been in the Overwatch League for 5 years. I think they treated each other with respect, but they still cared so much about the game. They'd have moments of shouting at each other, but then, at the end of the day, 20 minutes later, they came back together again and they resolved it.
The most memorable moment for me is it was a scrim versus Valiant, and Spectra just started laughing.
Majed's headset wouldn't be working like every 2-3 minutes, and he'd keep saying testing, my mic's not working. And then there was one time where Majed died and he didn't say a word, right? And then Hydron goes, "Guys, my headset died," in the best Majed imitation accent you could have.
Hydron just pretend to be Majed and saying Majed stuff, and it was so funny, and we all laughed.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. He bursted out laughing. I've never heard something like that. But yeah, I think that had to be the funniest moment because I started crying, laughing.
And I see Colin push himself away from the desk mid-scrim and just burst out laughing, and everybody starts laughing. I think that's one of the funniest moments I've seen.
We were just in scrim, and I got picked, and everyone started laughing for no reason. And I think that was probably the funniest thing.
Oh, I would definitely say these are probably, I wouldn't say the 2 best years of my life because I don't know what's gonna happen, but as of now, for sure, because as much as it sucks to lose, I'm still a 19-year-old living in Toronto, getting paid to play video games.
I feel like I have improved a lot this year, and it's largely thanks to the coaches and the hard work of the team.
I feel like there's a lot of times where I was like, dude, maybe I just suck. Maybe this is my last year, but then the new guys came on, and they're really bright, and they made me want to give a lot more effort.
First is improving my English skills. That's very good. And second is meet different culture people. Korea and US culture is pretty different.
I enjoy Toronto a lot. I'm getting more homesick now that I don't have anything to do. So yeah, but I'll end up seeing my family pretty soon, so I'm not too worried about it.
Even though I joined after half of the season already end, Defiant fans like cheered me a lot, and I really appreciate that.
Well, to the fans, thanks for the support. I wish we could have played in front of you guys. We tried our best, but I hope you guys keep supporting us. Who knows what's gonna happen next year, but it was a fun year this year.
To the fans and to everybody, I'm sorry we gave you a disappointing season. It definitely was not for a lack of effort. I think the players gave their all for me. In the end, we were this close to making it, and we're sorry we cannot play for you guys on stage, but I think for everybody involved, it was a massive growing opportunity. And if there's one thing you can be proud of Toronto this year is that we started out very weak, but as the season went on, the guys kept growing and growing. And if you will see us back next year, then I promise that we will continue to grow.